Oh, it's on.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda. Hope everybody is well and staying safe from COVID. First I want to thank a couple people for cards. Becky and Janet. Janet, I'm not sure which one was your gift. It could have been this, it could have been the cutter, it could have been this. I'm not real sure which one it is that you sent me. So I'm enjoying all the gifts. And thank you to all of you for the cards and the gifts. Okay, tonight...
Well, Sadie's real happy too. We got to get her down to do a show with her. And I had some more stuff at Christmas, but we've had another computer crash. So I'm not even sure this is even going to work tonight. But
no, they said they didn't find nothing. I don't know what it was. We don't know what was really going on. But anyhow...
No, I'm talking about with the things not working, the phone and all that junk and everything.
Yeah,
camera.
We've had a bit of problems. It seems like it always something's messing us up or holding us back.
But Sadie was real happy. And
during Christmas with all her things. Okay, I want to say something real quick about one thing. I'm sorry we haven't been back for a while, but I just needed a little bit of time. I lost one of my sisters, so...
She was only 52, wasn't she?
No, she was 55.
55, yeah.
It's been very hard to deal with, and we're just all doing the best we can, especially when I talk to my mom and she's constantly crying. She won't quit looking at the pictures and stuff for a while. I try to get her to put them up for a little while, and she won't. So
this just happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, about the 4th of January, she passed away. Now, she had blood clots, and she also had COVID. But she hadn't had no symptoms of COVID. And this time last year, she had blood clots in her legs, and they rushed her to Roanoke, Virginia. And, but it's because her blood was too thick or something. Her legs and feet were swelling really bad. So the same thing was going on, but they wanted to test her for COVID before they would do a Doppler.
Did they ever lift her? Or did they just...
No, they didn't even put her in the hospital yet. They hadn't even checked her for the blood clot. So when the ambulance come and got her, they said she didn't suffer. They broke and went to her heart. She went down quick. Her husband had just went outside for a couple minutes, and he come back and she was in the floor dead. So,
terrible thing.
Thanks to everyone for all the prayer, and I do appreciate the prayer and the blessings, and please continue to pray for my family and my mom. Thank you. Well, we got a big storm out there of snow. So
well, I might as well show it real quick, I guess.
You can, it's dark.
Well, we'll show it anyway. Yeah, got a little, I believe it's going to ice tonight.
Can you see in the oven?
I think so.
Well, anyhow, since we do have snow, I make this anytime I want it, but I'm going to give you my recipe on cabbage soup. That's another cabbage recipe, but this stuff is so good. And I know people make it to lose weight on, but you ain't going to lose no weight on mine. So there you go. It's
cabbage soup would be nice on a cold night like this. It will clear
off the system. It'll clean that out some, but it also, it's just plumb good. I love it. My brother loves it too. And that's what's wrong. We don't lose no weight because we... All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn... I got an Instant Pot, and I'm going to put it in my Instant Pot.
You're going to break out the old cookie pot.
Yep, I love this Instant Pot, and I'm going to tell you I do. This is one of the good inventions that somebody come up with. It's an awesome, like cell phones and a microwave and an Instant Pot.
I know, we've never even heard of that thing. Thank you, Irene.
Okay, so...
We never even heard of stuff like that, you know.
I've got all kinds of stuff here to throw in that. Now, I don't put no meat in mine. I don't. You can put pepperoni, you can put kielbasa, you can put Italian sausage, you can put hamburger, you can put just like near anything, turkey burger, anything you want to put in it, you can put in this stuff. But I'm going to put, I got a little bit of, about a tablespoon of butter sauteing in there. I mean melting, it ain't sauteing yet. Nothing is because it ain't melted yet.
So you got some butter in there?
I got some butter in there. I'm trying to figure out which...
How much did you put in there?
Just about tablespoons all.
Oh, okay.
Don't need much.
I know you've used that thing a lot.
All the time. I'm going to tell you, you can cook a pot of beans in here in about 45 minutes. But I like for my juice to be a little thicker, so after I take the lid off, I'll just let them set in there and simmer a little bit. Come on, butter. We just start pouring some of the stuff in there. Now, listen, it's going to depend on how much you're going to make as to how many vegetables you put what you want. You might be using a bigger pot. This is my peppers right here.
So on cabbage soup, you can do anything?
You can put anything you want to in it.
So it's like a mulligan stew.
Yeah. It ain't a stew, it's a soup.
Well, I mean, mulligan soup.
And there's my celery. I probably got about 2 cups of celery. I should have put a little more, and about the same in peppers. And the onions. See, I'm getting plenty of use of these bowls.
Well, it looks like it might be healthy.
It is. It can't be healthy. My stuff ain't never good for you. But it tastes good.
Cabbage soup ain't healthy.
No, it would be healthy.
Why ain't it?
Mine ain't that. My food ain't never healthy.
Sounds like it would be. It's full of vegetables.
It is good though. It really is good. Now I'm gonna mess with that, and I'm gonna work with this here. So I'm just gonna saute these vegetables a little bit here. I probably got too many in there, but after they cook down here a little bit, they'll be okay.
I guess that noise you hear in the background is the old wash machine in there.
Oh, let me shut that off.
The old ringer.
Now we don't want that noise in here.
It would be irritating, wouldn't it?
I got a couple cloves of garlic. I'll just go ahead and put that in there. We'll use that handle too. And that way it's done. Now I'll tell you why my food ain't good for you. This is like a beef base. I do put that in there. It tastes so good with it in there. Looks like tar, don't it? It tastes good though.
I was thinking it was axle
So
grease.
this is what it is. I get it out at Sam's. And it's a beef base. So good.
What are you doing?
I'm scratching my nose. I'm not picking it, just scratching.
Well, I hope that ain't going to be nothing to go in there.
Shut up, you crazy thing. He's being a nasty boy today.
I know what it is. You saw one of those ants and you got itching.
My nose is just itching on the outside, not even on the inside. He's always got to put in his 2 cents, I reckon. I don't know what I'd do without him, though. We sure keep each other alive. I'll tell you, we just have fun together and act crazy together and pick on each other. And I love nothing more than to pick on David. He's so shy. You wouldn't believe it now, but David is super shy. And I'll give you a for instance. He wanted me to do something for him because he wanted something, but he was too shy to ask for it. And I'll tell you what it is. It's some 50-cent pieces. He wanted me to ask him at the bank for them. Or he said, I wanted some cents. The bank had some 50-cent pieces, but I was scared to ask him. I said, scared of what? And he said, I don't know. Well, I know because he's very shy. And I know he talks a lot on here, but he's not looking at you. So that makes a difference.
We was getting lucky and we got 2 of them.
Yeah, but I had to go in the bank and ask.
I just wanted some from my little coin collection I was just playing with.
I went to the bank the other day and I've been asking at Kroger if they got them. I tried to find him some. But I tell you, 50-cent pieces is a good thing to have right now to save up with.
Did you ask Kroger's?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
They don't have none.
Yeah.
I imagine if they had any, some employees done took them.
I've only got 4 or 5 of them. I just wanted some of them for
I
the fun
probably
of
got
it.
that many in my lockbox.
Really? What's all in there? I ain't never seen it.
They're Cynthia's.
Oh, your daughter's stuff?
Well, it's just stuff I've saved for her over the years. I don't know that it's going to make a whole lot of difference to saute all this. You really need to get the liquid in it and let it start cooking down some.
So you just kind of put it
Getting
all
hot.
together, and what'd you do? Turn this thing up on high? What if people don't have one of these cookie pots? What are you supposed to do then?
Well, you do it on top of the stove. You cook it on top of the stove and just, you have to cook it a little longer, of course, but it's the same thing.
What, like boil or
Have to boil it. Has to boil.
get it to boil and then
But
turn it
in
down?
that pot, the steam's going to cook it.
So you can do it with the regular old pot.
Sure, that's the way I've always done it until I got this. I ain't always had it easy with this thing.
Well,
I'm going
no.
to tell you, this pot is awesome. I know a lot of people's got them, but if you don't, you should get one. They're really not dangerous as the other ones, you know, the regular ones were.
I know, but you was really scared of it. I wish I'd had some video of you when you first got it. You was real scared of it.
And this was funny. I couldn't understand. We're definitely.
Watch it blow up tonight.
I know, watch the thing go up tonight. But we definitely don't know a lot about computer stuff unless
No.
somebody has showed us or whatever.
No.
Then we can use it. Well, I couldn't understand the book, so I got on YouTube and looked up mine, and they showed me how to do it on YouTube, and I was using it the very next day.
Well, if this show goes through tonight, it'll be the first time I've gotten something to work since Christmas because everything done messed up and I couldn't get nothing to work.
I know, we've had a heck of a time, but I'm going to call the new place that we take. Listen, the reason our computer keeps messing up is because the guy we bought it from.
Yeah, I just don't get into all that.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway.
We can't accuse people of nothing we don't know.
Well, we do, and they call him the runner.
Yeah, whatever.
I heard from a shop that they called him the runner, and I see why.
In other words, it's supposed to have been a high-dollar computer, and then when we took it to have a checkup, find out what's wrong with it, they said it's not a high dollar. The guts has been switched out of it.
That the processor's more than 2 years old. In other words,
No, it was older
5
than
or
that.
6
Yeah.
or 10. So we got took, and the guy, after he does that to somebody, he moves to a different store.
We're different part of
Can't
the.
be found so quick, but
part
now
of this
he's in
different part of it.
Christiansburg now.
Okay, drop it.
Oh, I can't drop it. I just can't drop it. Anyhow, so
Just drop it.
one problem. I'm gonna take it to these other people and see if they can help me modernize
Leave it
it.
alone. I got it all right.
Modernize it.
Yeah,
You sure you got it? Because I don't think you do.
I'm gonna modernize it. Take it
All
out
right,
there.
David. Let me get these cooked a little bit.
Put it on the wheel of the tractor.
I think I'll just go ahead and put my stuff in it so it can start
All right.
doing its thing.
Let's see what you're gonna do, or what is the show about?
It's cabbage stew.
Well,
Cabbage soup.
Let's get it stewing and souping.
Soup.
So I'm ready for some vittles. Now we got some hog jowls. That's later on show, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to use some possum minutes, or are you just going to use taters, or what?
No, we'll use you with. I'm gonna cut you up.
So we haven't had hog jowls in years.
I got some vegetable broth. The soup starts out very healthy.
It looks like water.
It don't taste like water. Now, that's just one can, and I like more juice, and I like a lot of juice in my soups and stuff. I always have. Even though I don't put crackers in this, I still like it. I'm going to have to make y'all my homemade chicken noodle soup one time. It's good. So
I touched this screen. It's got like a little circle on it now. I hope it ain't no boogers on it.
It won't show through. Look here, I'm going to put it.
It says AF-L.
I'm putting the petite diced tomatoes, okay? You just need a can of diced up tomatoes, and I'll use the petite ones. And tomatoes are not good for you if you have arthritis.
Why are you eating them for?
Well, sometimes you just can't avoid it. I haven't been eating a lot of tomatoes, and that way I can save myself for a little bit.
Well, it smells good already.
So it does. All right, this is about 2 teaspoons, something like that. Believe it or not, it looks like it's a lot, but it won't. It takes this much to flavor it good. And if you want to use something like this, if not, you can use a beef bouillon cube if you want this flavor. But I like this right here. When you don't use onion soups and stuff like this, this works perfect. Perfect. Now I'm going to get this stirred. It's easy to stir this in before you put the cabbage.
So you got this kind of on high or something, though, I
I
guess.
got it on saute. But what's going to happen is this juice is already going to be hot. And then when I put it on the pressure cook, it won't take it very long to start cooking. Now, I'm going to...
Hold on a second. It went on. No, it's back on, I think. I think it's okay. I don't know.
And I've done pre-washed my cans. I'm afraid something will get on my can. So I've used 2 cans of 14 ounces. You know, my sweet little mommy.
What is it?
It's vegetable broth.
All right, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
But she said one day, get a can of that out there. And I was looking, I said, when did you start putting that in a can? She said, we always have it in a can. and it was a jar she was wanting. And I'm not making fun of her, but the old-timey people called these things cans. The canning jars were cans. Where I'm from, they were not everybody's going to be like that, but your canning jars were cans.
Grandma called them airtights.
Airtights?
Yeah.
I ain't never. The canning jars?
No, the metal cans.
Well, I don't know. They're aluminum cans, I reckon, or tin cans, or tin cans. Weren't they tin?
I guess.
For a long time, I think they were tin cans.
Well, you got you some pretty flowers I picked today for you outside.
Yeah, right. There's the purple ones down. There's one of them down here. It's almost gone. Well, I got these on sale.
Well, put them up here so you can see them.
They're dead, look.
They're not dead.
Well, what's going on is they're dead, but I bought them for the bulbs. And I'm going to start drying them here pretty soon.
I got you some of them, too.
You bought 2 and I bought 3. But I want the bulbs. But you can't plant them this year. You got to wait till next year or they'll rot. You put them in the ground this year, they'll rot, more than likely.
Now, we ought to do a gardening show with you because you know your gardening stuff real good.
Not all of it, some of it.
You definitely got a green thumb. If you was able to, we could have a heck of a garden.
That's just like right now, those sciatica nerves have just about got my back down. I'm trying to let that get to boiling pretty good. I'm going to put my cabbage in and put the lid on.
Well, you just going to stick that whole thing in there like that? Is that what you do?
Mm-hmm. No, I got...
Oh, you got it chopped up.
You want a piece?
Yeah. I'm like...
If there's any kind of seasonings or anything you want, put it in there.
We ate a lot of raw cabbage when we was kids. Grandpa growed cabbage.
I like this complete, it's called complete seasoning right there, and I like to put a little bit of that in there. It's probably got a little Italian stuff in it. Doesn't hurt. It doesn't really tell you what all it's got in it.
What is it?
It's got spices for soups and salads and roast and for everything.
Huh.
So I like to put a little bit of that in there. You got to watch though, because it's got garlic. It's got a little salt in there too, because I've tasted it. And with what I just put in there, you don't need that much salt.
Okay.
That saute is good. It gets it to boil. I'm just going to go ahead and put my cabbage in and let it steam. Watch me have too much cabbage cut. I'll eat never too much. There's a line you're not supposed to go over in here.
Oh, you eat it.
But then it'll cook down. It'll cook down a lot. I like this inside, that yellow part of that cabbage.
Yeah, I seen you. Seen you break it in there, so I already grabbed it real quick.
You want a piece of it?
I'll take a piece for later.
You got a whole head right there.
Oh, okay.
That's rude to fill my mouth full and be talking on my show. I'm sorry, everybody. I haven't eaten today, I don't think. Well, as usual, I got too much, but it'll cook down a lot.
Something's going on.
Yeah, it's okay. When I have it on that, I want to get this covered a little bit here. I might put a little bit of water too. You know, this goes translucent and flimsy when that gets wet. You get to cook them.
You know what I was just thinking would be good if that probably tonight?
What?
Is some corned beef.
You could also put that in here. You could put little chunks of ham, and I have little chunks of ham, but I don't know. If you want me to put something in it, I will. Tell me now.
That's all right.
Well, we're just going to wait then, and I'm going to put a little bit more water in this. I'm not going to put too much, just a little bit. I think I need some. The steam's what's going to cook it anyway. Folks, I tell you what, these pots are not hard to use. If you ever get you one, get on YouTube. They'll show you how to use it. So, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on there. What am I doing that for? Okay, it's on there. And we'll put it on pressure cook for, since it's already hot, I'm only going to do about 8 minutes and it should be done. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, listen, I don't always put carrots in it, but this time I did, and I checked them, but I put 3 more minutes on it, so my carrots will be good and tender. So let's make sure there's no steam. Nope, it's all gone. It won't let you open this lid if there's any steam on it.
That's
now,
good.
I'm not saying that this thing cannot blow up, because anything can blow up or do. It's made like this with pressure, but it works real good. I like it. And let me do it like this, David. That's what these little holes right here is for, is your lid. Isn't that neat?
That's handy.
Yeah.
Well, it smells
Looks good too, buddy, don't it? It's good. Yep, let's see if we can get you a taste of it. I'm ready with my spoon and everything. Carrots, it takes longer to cool them carrots. Here's the best way to do it. I don't know if it's cool enough or not, David. You better test it a little bit there. You slopped it all over your dress.
It's hot.
Oh.
But it sure is good.
Oh. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, that's good.
My sciatica nerves are messing with me today. And
Yeah, I'm ready for a little bit of that.
Okay, good. So David likes it and he's giving us a thumbs up. So I guess that's good. It's a good video. And
man, that is good.
I like my new red apron. I think we done a video with this and then the video didn't do right or something. So I wore it this time. So I've already washed it. Have this done been washed?
I wore it a bunch of times.
I love all my aprons. I love them all.
I still wish we had some corned beef, but man, that is good.
I've got corned beef.
Do you really?
I think, yeah.
I might have to have a little bit of that then.
You might end up with a corned beef and mustard sandwich in your lunch too. If you want, you welcome to it. Though, you want me to put it in here?
No.
If you do, tell me. I don't mind doing it.
Well, you don't want to eat it that way.
I like it that way, and I also like mustard and corned beef sandwiches.
Well, let's try it then. All right.
Let me see if I can find it. You better hold. Just go off of me or something.
Well, that's all right. We can do that later on.
Okay. Well, I found the corned beef.
It's one of them old canned ones.
Well, it ain't a little tiny can, but that's all right. We can make a corned beef and mustard sandwich, or
It's in one of them airtights.
yeah.
All right. Well, all right, we'll get that here in a few minutes. I'll open it up for you.
Well, then I guess that's our regular video. Like I said, there's so many possibilities and things you can add into this soup.
But the cabbage
Or,
stands out above everything.
You know what? Or if you keep vegetables and stuff at home like I do, and I normally do, then I've always got carrots and celery and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cabbage. So you know what? I had this for things I had at home. You can add all kinds of stuff to it, but you might have to go to the store and get it. So this is a good homemade meal right here. It goes a long way.
Don't really take long either.
No, it don't really take long. You get your ingredients chopped. A lot of my stuff I'd have in the freezer already, and I did not have my onions, but I got those little tools I part to work with. It don't take long. Okay, y'all. We'll
All right.
see
So before you go off now, what's next? Do you have any clues of what might be next?
Look,
if this thing works tonight, we'll be doing some more real quick here.
I don't have my macaroni and cheese on here.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot I don't have on here.
Appalachian lasagna.
That ain't on here. We've done that twice, and you've messed it up both times.
Well, I've tried. Appalachian lasagna. And what about the hog jaws?
Yeah, I got that meat right there. We'll just fix that for them.
So,
And
well, maybe we'll get lucky and this thing will work, and we can get another one on real quick for you and the people.
I hope so.
Yeah. So we hope so. You gonna be all right?
I'm gonna be all right.
Well, get in there and sit down.
Well, I'm gonna fix you some soup.
I get it.
I'll go sit down.
All
Okay,
right.
y'all. We'll see you next time. Don't pay no attention to me. I'm sorry. I'll get it taken care of. I love all y'all. God bless you, and please stay safe. Wear your mask everywhere you go. Wear them masks. It's better safe than sorry. And I was listening to them shots. They said it's only like 50-some% or 60-some% that they work.
Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, we'll see y'all soon. Bye.